We finally have a new ban list, but it's not the one you were looking for. How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are looking at the new OCG ban list, which just dropped effective October 1st. And before we begin, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new as always, and let's kick this off. And you can already see on the screen right here, after a lot of attempts to limit or hinder the adventurer or brave strategy in the OCG, we finally see Griffin banned, and we finally see Union Carrier banned. So the Griffin one, I think, super surprising, given that Water Enchantress and Rite of a Ramesseer are currently limited in the OCG list. That wasn't enough. It's too splashable still, and Griffin has got the hammer, basically. Griffin is gone, and Union Carrier finally getting hit in the OCG. It's kind of crazy how long it's been banned in the TCG up until now. Still banned, and now Union Carrier going to 0 in the OCG as well. And both of them were unlimited and now straight to the ban list. I think I'm more surprised of the Griffin ban, to be honest, because the Brave Venture was so limited as it is. And the Union Carrier obviously makes sense because we already know here in the TCG what it is capable of. And the restricted section, the limited section, is going to surprise a lot of people. First two cards we see here are Swap Frog to 1 and a Guido to 1. The new Retrain a Guido from the Ishizu deck. Next, we're going to see Sprite Jet to 1 and Keldo, again, another Ishizu card to 1. We're going to go ahead and see Orange, another Ishizu card to 1. And we're going to see Yatagarasu finally getting unbanned, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see that at the end. And then, guess what? Pearl Rhino, the field spell for Telements, limited, starter, limited. And then, Flowing Reason, the Magnificent Map, and Time Seal. Looking right here, it's very apparent that they're trying to kill Sprite and trying to kill the Ishizu Tearlaments deck. These are like deck killing hits. You cannot play Swap It 1 because it's just not enough. Hitting 2 of the Ishizu cards out of 4 to 1, it's like pretty messed up. The main negate of the deck to 1 as well. Jet to 1 is pretty extreme. And then starter and the field spell, you're basically both of your starters are at 1. So it seems like the OCG have had enough. Let's start from scratch. Nothing here actually got banned out of these strategies, but limiting so many cards in the strategy like Swap, Jet, and Starter, it gives the deck so little consistency, and it limits the end board by a lot. Same goes for the Tearlament Ishizu cards, a lot less engine cards and less negates. And yeah, the deck finally meets its maker. Time Seal did nothing here, coming back from the ban list, and Floundries in the Magnificent Map. I think this needs to happen in the TCG as well right now. Straight to 1, I think this is definitely the right choice. Yeah, so these are the limited ones. Pretty crazy. And then we go on to see the semi-limited list. New semi-limited cards. We see ABC Dragon Buster going from limited to 2, and Iris Magician as well. Now that the Griffin is banned, we see Enchantress going from 1 to 2, which is actually crazy. I can't believe they actually banned Griffin. That's insane. We see Tearlament's Havness going from 3 to 2, so another hit to the strategy. And we're also seeing Dimension Shifter going from 3 to 2. This is like bless. I mean, I wish they actually did this in the TCG. That's actually amazing. Hitting floodgates. Who knew that that's even possible? We got Torn Scales going from 1 to 2. Interesting. And we have Lightning Storm going from 3 to 2 as well. They kind of like doing this with staples, Pot of Prosperity. Crossout is in 1. We have Called by a 2. So they kind of like playing with the staple ratio, and I think this is interesting. I'm not 100% sure on what this actually hits, but yeah, this is interesting, and this is the semi-limited section. And these are the new unlimited cards, all going from 2 to 3. We have Gen X Ally Birdman. We have Jackalope. I guess they're not playing Tearlaments the same way that we are here, so that kind of makes sense. Spiral Resort from 2 to 3. We have Widow Anchor finally going to 3, engages a 2 in the OCG, by the way, and Widowmaker finally going to 3. This is definitely deserved, and believe it or not, Magical Meltdown going from 2 to 3. This is kind of crazy. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this list down in the comments, and I can definitely say that I'm kind of starting to fear for our cards. I mean, looking at this like destruction, this is just genocide. This is pretty crazy. So I think this is a very clear move out of Konami to say like, okay, it's been long enough. Goodbye. Time to put these to bed. It's been long enough. They're tier 1 or tier 0 for like, I think 6 months now. That's enough. Kill it where it is, burn it with fire. I think that definitely makes sense. Union Carry is kind of like Konami Japan finally coming to his senses, and Griffin is like, again, stop splashing this in every deck. This is enough. It's worthless now. You don't have to play it, even if it's like at 1/1. It's still pretty good, so just like ban this card completely. So let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.